already laughing.
I know. Me too.
It's not too often that you get to anchor a newscast in your hometown T-shirt. Padres fever has hit the gas lamp.
And our studios.
Yeah, clearly you should see the newsroom. We're just an hour away from the first pitch of Game 1 of the National League Championship Series against the Phillies. Good afternoon. Welcome to the 4. I'm Heather Myers.
I have a brown tie. I'm wearing brown shoes, and I got a brown belt. So I got my brown on.
And
so
I have a jersey right over there for him to put on.
It's just, it's hard. I just don't have a brown suit. I don't wear a tie on this, but I got my brown today. I'm Carlo Cicchetto. This is the first time in 24 years the Padres have made it this far. Fans are ready to go, and so are we with a special edition of the 4 to bring you all things Padres.
So we start by heading right to where the action is. CBS 8's Kelly Hessedal joins us live from the gas lamp quarter where things are busy and people are smiling. Hi, Kelly.
Absolutely. People are feeling pretty good out here. Some people started partying at 11 a.m. when the bars opened. So let's give you a live look right inside here. Let's take you inside the Blind Burrow. So this is right across the street from Petco Park. There is a big crowd inside here, excited to watch the game. They're enjoying some food, some drinks, and just really enjoying this moment to cheer on their favorite team.
We're just the Friar Faithful, here to watch our Padres take another win.
Phillies, good luck to them. They are going to be shivering of fear.
First time in 24 years. This is awesome. Padre fever at its highest it's been in a long time. We're going to take them down.
Let's go Padres! All I have to say is bless us for this bullpen that we have, as well as these hitters, and may we have another World Series run in 2022. Go Padres!
So fans, they're sending lots of good energy to the Padres. This is what the line looked like outside the stadium a couple of hours ago. Fans were lined up, eager to get inside. So we are just one series away from going to the World Series. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. As some fans pointed out, let's take it game by game, focus on one game at a time. Now, some are predicting the Padres will sweep the series. Others didn't want to make any predictions. They say all that matters is the Padres win. Now, we did spot a few brave Phillies fans inside the bar. One family was from Orange County and said they enjoy coming down to Petco Park every year. So back out here live in the gas lamp quarter, you can see lots of fans out here enjoying the atmosphere before the game gets started. Now, that family I met from Orange County, they mentioned how nice Padres fans are. They said if the roles were reversed and you are a Padres fan in Philadelphia at a Philly bar, it would probably be a lot different. Now, meanwhile, if you plan on coming down here to enjoy the party, or if you're going to the game, you're going to want to take ride share. I saw some parking lots that were charging $100. Heather and Carlo?
Yes, it's very expensive. And you know what, though? Those bars and restaurants are packed. I'm guessing that this has been great for business downtown.
Absolutely. They've started turning people away here at the Blind Burrow because they said they're at capacity. They told me last week's series against the Dodgers, they set sales records, like beating out Comic-Con. So the businesses around here are happy. The fans are happy. Let's go, Padres.
Yeah, of course people are nice out here. So many of us are transplants. People like me. Everybody wants to come to San Diego. Nobody wants to go to Philly. That's why they're all gnarly and angry when you go there. So there. Thanks, Kelly.
Well, you do have a point.
Yeah.
Yes, we are nice here, and we're excited. The excitement is building at Petco Park. Our whole sports team is there.
Yeah, CBS 8's Jake Garriani and Marcus Greaves are joining us live from just outside of Petco Park with the preview of tonight's big matchup. Guys, you got to be excited.
Yeah, Carlo, game 1 of the NLCS, Jake, we've been already talking about it. This is getting exciting. There's a whole lot of storylines about these two teams as well. Kind of the similar stories, but there's something that maybe a little more similar for these two teams.
Yeah, you mentioned it. These teams are very similar in a lot of ways, right? Fought their way through the wild card, beat multiple contenders to get to this point. But one thing these teams really share is a pair of Nolas, right? A pair of brothers, one in each dugout. Austin Nola for the Padres and Aaron Nola for the Philadelphia Phillies. And Austin has got the last laugh, at least to this point. He had an RBI single that proved to be the game winner the last two times these two faced each other. And Aaron has struck out Austin, but so far Austin has the advantage. It's got to be hard for the brothers to face each other, but you know who it's really hard for, Marcus? The parents have got to be living a nightmare. Who do you root for? Well, this is what they had to say about that.
Yeah, I haven't talked to my parents yet. They're on their way in. I've got a chance to visit with Aaron yesterday before all of our workouts. I know that, it's busy time right now. We got our things and to get prepared for the game and this series. So, yeah, it was good to see him, but it's time to play baseball now.
I know my dad wears 2 jerseys usually, and I think he usually wears the Phillies jersey over the Padres jersey when I pitch, and then vice versa when I don't pitch. So, Austin plays pretty much every day, so I think he wears the Padres jersey a little bit more.
How hard is that, huh? I mean, for the parents, for both the kids, I mean, you got to think about it too. We both have older siblings, Jake. Do you remember what it was like growing up? And you're always trying to beat your older sibling in everything. And to have your older sibling have the last laugh these last couple times, that would make me upset, just come to think about it.
It's tough. I got 3 older brothers, right? So I kind of got the brunt of a lot of that. So I get it as the younger one, Aaron, the Philadelphia Philly. He wants to strike out Austin every time he's up. Right. But I am not envious of the parents. I think typically they think, oh, it's great. You got 2 sons in MLB, right? Oh, no. This is kind of a nightmare situation for them. They go, who do I root for? I think they probably want the Padres to win Game 1, right? Okay. Because Zach Wheeler's throwing. And then Aaron Nola's throwing tomorrow for the Phillies. I'm sure they're all Philadelphia tomorrow.
I mean, that has to be tough, too, the whole time. But you're going to have to think about it like this. And they already said it. Do you wear a Phillies hat, a Padres jersey? I mean, listen, at Petco Park, these fans get intense. It's not like the parents are going to be able to get off the hook with this. The fans are going to be there, and they're going to be on top of them.
Yeah, Carlo, Heather, you guys both have kids. If your kids were both playing each other, who are you rooting for?
Both of them, man. I've been through that. I'm a Trojan. My daughter's a Cal Bear. I can't root against them when I'm watching playing, except when it's against my Trojans.
I will say, as a parent, especially a mother of boys, I can guarantee you they are so proud. But here's my suggestion to them. Wear the jersey of the stadium that you're at. And then when you travel to Philadelphia, you wear that jersey.
I think all they have to do is say, our kids are playing. Yeah. That's enough. Our kids are playing. We're parents. That pretty much they've got game on everybody because they got 2 major leaguers out there, right?
Cool. Yeah, that's the safety net, right? You can always just say, hey, look, that's our kid out on the mound, all right? Take it easy if I'm wearing a Phillies jersey here in San Diego.
And I am going to say this last thing, that if you're a Friar fan and you're by the Nola parents, don't talk any smack, though, to the wrong one, right? You know what I'm saying? You don't want mom upset because, like Heather said, if mom gets upset, it's game over for a lot of people. Hey, it's a game over for a lot of people in Petco tonight.
That's Mama Bear. I can guarantee you she's very proud sitting up there. So proud of you, too, as well. Be your Mama Bear today, too.
Yeah,
Thanks, guys.
We'll see you guys in a half hour. Get a little bit more of the flavor down there at Petco Park. Thanks, guys.